In the heart of the Mississippi Delta, where the soil is rich and the air hums with history, a sound was born, a sound that carried both sorrow and strength. It rose from the cotton fields, from the voices of people who worked, prayed, and dreamed beneath the southern sun. Among them was a young boy named Riley B. King, born in Itta Bena, Mississippi. Long before the world called him B.B. King, the Delta already knew his rhythm. He was the sharecropper's son, who found his escape in music, a boy who turned pain into poetry and struggle into sound. With his guitar, lovingly named Lucille, he made the blues weep and the crowds rejoice. Every note he played carried a story of love, of loss, of home. His music wasn't just entertainment, it was testimony. From dusty back roads to packed stages, from the hum of juke joints to the roar of international fame, B.B. King became the heartbeat of the blues. His voice and guitar became one, echoing through generations. The Mississippi Delta shaped him, and in return, he gave the Delta a sound that would never die. B.B. King wasn't just a man, he was the soul of the Mississippi Delta. After years of playing on the porches and street corners of Mississippi, Riley B. King packed his guitar and caught a ride north to Memphis, Tennessee, the city where the Delta met electricity. Beale Street was alive with sound. The blues poured out of every doorway. He worked as a tractor driver by day and played music by night, dreaming of a life beyond the cotton fields. In Memphis, he found community, other dreamers, other believers in the power of the blues. At WDIA, the first black-owned radio station in the South, Riley got his first big break. He performed live on air and soon earned a nickname that would stay with him forever. Blues Boy King, later shortened to B.B. King. Memphis gave him his stage name, but it was the Delta that gave him his soul. Every time he touched a guitar, you could hear the years of struggle, the hope and the spirit of the South echoing back. One night, while performing in Arkansas, a fight broke out over a woman named Lucille. In the chaos, the building caught fire. B.B. risked his life to run back inside and save his guitar. From that night on, every guitar he played was named Lucille as a reminder to never do something that foolish again, and to always honor the stories behind the sound. Lucille wasn't just an instrument. She was his voice, his partner, his way of speaking what words could not say. By the 1950s, B.B. King was touring across the South, his music cutting through segregation, pain, and prejudice. His songs 3 O'Clock Blues, Every Day I Have the Blues, and later, The Thrill Is Gone, spoke to people of every color and class. He became the bridge between gospel and guitar, between the South's sorrow and the world's stage. Through his music, he showed that the blues weren't about sadness. They were about survival. In an America divided by race, B.B. King's music united audiences. He played in segregated clubs, then at universities, then all over the world from Africa to Europe. The man who once picked cotton was now playing for kings and presidents. Yet no matter how far he traveled, he never left the Delta behind. He carried it in every note, every story, every smile. By the 1970s, B.B. King had become a global icon. He performed hundreds of shows a year, sometimes over 300, traveling with his band, his suits, and Lucille. His stage presence was calm, but his music was fire. He called the blues a feeling, not just a sound. Audiences felt it to a blend of heartbreak, hope, and holy truth. Even after decades of fame, B.B. King returned often to his hometown in Mississippi. He gave back to his community, opened the B.B. King Museum in Indianola, and mentored young musicians who were chasing their own dreams. He never forgot where it all started: the dusty roads, the gospel songs, the echo of his mother's voice. When B.B. King passed away in 2015, the world didn't just lose a musician, it lost a storyteller. His funeral procession returned to the Delta, lined with people holding guitars and photos. saying goodbye to the man who made them proud of where they came from. But his music never died. It lives in every artist who bends a note and feels it deep in their soul. The Mississippi Delta gave birth to more than a man. It gave us a movement, a sound that shaped rock, soul, and rhythm forever. B.B. King's legacy reminds us that greatness can rise from humble beginnings, and that sometimes the most powerful stories are born from struggle. He was more than the king of the blues. He was the sound of the South, the soul of the Mississippi Delta,